So you want to edit your video podcast for free on iMovie. Let's jump right in. The things that you'll need are separate tracks for all speakers involved in the recording. So this would be separate audio and video tracks. Unless you record on Riverside, then your audio and video tracks will be automatically synced up when you download the high quality video. You'll also need any assets that you'd like to include in your podcast episode. So this could be things like your logo and your introduction video. And you'll need iMovie, which should already be installed on your Mac. The first thing that you need to do is organize your content. You may already have a system for this, but if not, I'm going to walk you through how I organize my content. So within my podcast folder, I like to have a folder that I can duplicate for new episodes. Within this folder, I have project files, which is where the project file from whatever editing software you are using will go. I also have my content folder. This is where any audio and video files will live. My assets have any assets that will be used in the episode, like podcast introduction, any ads that will go in the episode, and even your podcast logo. And exports is where the final exported product will live. So what you would do now, I've already done this, is duplicate this folder and rename it to the name of your episode, and then place all of your content, like your audio and video, in the content folder. If you record remotely on Riverside, you can download those high quality content files directly off their web and then throw them into that folder. Now let's get started with editing. Open iMovie, create new, movie. Now you want to import your podcast files. So go to File, Import Media, and navigate to your podcast episodes folder. Import your separate audio and video tracks. Like I mentioned earlier, if you use Riverside to record, then your audio and video tracks will already be synced up after you download that high quality file. But maybe you recorded on a high quality camera separate from your high quality microphone. In that case, you'll need to sync up the audio and video. On most editing softwares, there's an option to do this automatically, but on iMovie, unfortunately, you'll have to synchronize the audio and video manually. A great way to do this is to clap into the microphone before you record. And then to sync up that audio and video, you'll just have to synchronize the visual of that clap to the audio of your clapping sound. Click and drag one video onto the timeline. Then you want to drag the corresponding audio. Synchronize the separate audio to the audio recorded in the video. You can click and drag your audio around to synchronize it, and you can drag on the edges to trim the track. This will take some time and patience to do. If you need to zoom in, you can use the zoom tool on the right middle side. Once you have it synchronized, you want to delete the audio from the original video source. So click on the video source, right-click, and press Detach Audio. Now select that audio and press Delete on your keyboard. Now you want to follow the same workflow for your other speaker or speakers. Now we want to design the layout of the frame. Click on the top speaker on your timeline, head to the Arrange icon in the Preview panel, and change this from Cutaway to Split Screen. Now you have one speaker on either side of the screen. You can change the positioning by using the Position drop-down menu. Now you want to make sure your audio is level for both speakers. Click on one of the audio files on the timeline, head to the speaker button on the preview panel, and select Auto. Do the same for the other track. This will automatically level the volume of both speakers. If you want to change the volume, you can always use the volume slider. If you have background noise in one or both of your tracks, then head to the Noise Reduction and Equalizer panel beside the speaker and select Reduce Background Noise. Try to find that sweet spot between background noise being removed and your voice not quite sounding robotic. Alright, now you're ready to cut any pieces that you want out of the episode. Listen back to your episode, and when you find a section that you want taken out of the final project, place the playhead at the beginning of the clip that you'd like deleted. Then you want to click and drag to select all tracks. Right-click and press Split Clip. This will split the clip into two. Now you want to navigate to the end of the clip that you want deleted. Place the playhead at that spot. Click and drag over all of the tracks. Right-click and Split Clip. Now you've split that part that you want taken out of the episode. So simply press delete on your keyboard and that part will be deleted out of your episode. Continue through the episode until you've deleted all of the parts that you want taken out of the final episode. Now you may want to add your introduction to the start of the episode. To import your introduction, you'll follow the same workflow as we mentioned before. File, import media, and navigate to that introduction file. Now you're going to click and drag that introduction that's located in the media pool and drag it before all of the tracks in the timeline. Now go through the final file and make any last-minute edits. Once your video podcast is ready to export, head to File, Share, File, name your episode. You can change the resolution if you'd like. Now you'll see here when the quality is marked on high, the final file of the episode is 3.98 gigabytes. If we move that quality up to best, it jumps to almost 20 gigabytes. So you can change the quality depending on how big you'd like the final file size to be. Make sure to save it to that exports folder that I mentioned during the organization process. Now the video will be exported and ready to view. Now I'm going to let you know of a much easier way to do this exact same edit. If you record your podcast episodes on Riverside, then you can use our text-based editor to edit your full video podcast. Simply head into the editor, and you can add your introduction at the beginning of the video. You can take out any parts of the episode that you'd like recorded using the split and remove tool. You can arrange the layout of the episode and even add a background, captions, and a logo. When you export, you have the option to remove background noise and export into up to 4K quality, depending on your camera capability. Yes, it's that easy. And a bonus is that Riverside's Magic Clips feature will create social media optimized clips of the most interesting sections of your recording using AI. So there you have it. That's how to create a video podcast on iMovie and how to do it easier on Riverside. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And before you go, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another video from Riverside. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Bridget, and I'll see you in our next one.